up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica. We are down here, honey. Feeling good. We down here. Going the other way. I don't know if I'm going to go to Starbucks this morning. My son used his bus pass this morning. He's so funny. He sat in the back because he knew I was going to fuss at him the whole way. Because I already told him. But this is only once a week. He only gets it once a week. Wait. You wait. So we down here, honey. We don't have nothing to talk about. Let me turn Tim's down. Yes. So the first thing I saw when I logged onto the internet this morning was something about Emmy Udoka, something about an investigation starting on him. Child, we're going to see what's going to happen. We are going to see what's going to happen. It's in my phone. I'm going to go park and then we're going to talk about it. So go ahead. While we're waiting, we're going to go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let the diva know you stopped by, right? Hit the bell notification twice. This time and slap this thing on my head because I was not ready to take the boy to school. I wasn't ready to go nowhere. And I was like, okay, hold on. Let me get all my stuff first so I can get ready for real, for real. Let me see. Let me turn right here. The people are there doing some work over here, trying to make bike lanes and stuff like that for our community. All right, so we down here, honey. Let me roll the window up. I need to tie this thing again. I think it's fine. It's fine. I was thinking about, I saw another post. I don't know where he was, but I saw another post of Tory Lanez. And I'm trying to figure, like, do you book somebody like that for an interview? Like, I don't know what, like, if I owned a platform that interviewed musicians, celebrities, whatever, entertainers or whatever, I don't know that I would interview Tory Lanez right now. I don't think that I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, because you want your platform to not be like biased, but you still should have like core principles of the company that you're running, right? And like who you're going to give a voice to. You know what I mean? And I don't know if I would give Tory Lanez a voice. I don't know if I definitely wouldn't give the founding fathers of degeneracy. I wouldn't give them a platform either. Like the Boosies, the T.I.s. T.I. has his own platform. Like, to me, I feel like you're the type of dude, like, the stuff you say and what you represent, I wouldn't want you. You need to have your own platform so you can say what you want to say, because I don't think I would give what's the name? I don't think I would give Tory Lanez a platform. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is the first thing I saw. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. Jasmine brand has Tory Lanez on why he stopped speaking publicly about shooting case involving Megan Thee Stallion. I'm actively facing 24 years. I've never played internet games and I'm not about to start now. See, he's lying. Because that's what his team goes to the internet immediately after something happens to get ahead of the story. They did it with her. They did it with August. They did it with what's his name? Prince, is that his name? The pretty boy down in Florida that was on Love and Hip Hop Miami. Prince, is that his name? Something like that. He got a little cute name. I think it's Prince or Poppy or some shit. He did the same thing, and that's the problem. See, that's it. Like, see, if you're gonna get on the platform and lie and gaslight, I don't know if I could interview you, because we're not gonna be able to do this, because you have a pattern of behavior. You act like you don't want to play on the internet, but you do play on the internet. So what is the truth? You're a little fucking terrorist liar. You don't believe no terrorist sitting across from you. Nothing he says coming out of his mouth, I wouldn't listen to him. I wouldn't put no value in what he says. He's a little liar. Listen to him. Let me turn Tim's down.
Not no play situation. I'm not about to. I've been in this for 3 years. I've never played internet games.
3 years.
I'm not gonna start now.
3 years. Here.
There is a time and a place, brother, when for those people who I do not know and do not owe any explanation, will get an explanation. How do you have the patience? Like, how do you... I don't know. I've never been a patient guy.
Oh, he's sitting across from the yam.
I'll tell you this. I've always been a time and place guy. And that's why I said, like, you know, even in my last interview, you know, the narrative can be against me, but it's the narrative that's against me. And it's me, like you're saying, it's me not defending myself. In a lot of instances, in a lot of situations, what a lot of people don't realize is one thing connects to another. And when you start talking about one thing, people then connect it to something else.
Not saying nothing.
Sometimes, most of the time, those things have no correlation to each other.
He's not saying anything.
Because of that, it's like you avoid it in its entirety because it's not the time and place.
Nigga, what did you say?
Know what I'm saying? And like, that's just wisdom. That's not
no,
about
it's not. That's
me
dumb.
trying to be too cool, or me being
You're
like,
not smart.
I'm too cool to give y'all the answer, or I'm so patient, or I'm so resilient, or I'm so da-da-da-da-da. No, guys, I am in an open case, and maybe I make this shit look really beautiful, but I'm facing 24 years.
You don't seem too stressed, man.
Like, I'm facing 24 years. I make this shit look beautiful, don't I? But, guys, I am actively facing 24 years next month.
Wow.
Like, this is not no play situation. I'm not about to... I've been in this for 3 years. I've never played internet games with you guys. I'm not gonna start now.
How they wave out the window? How do they wave out the window when they leaving with their handkerchiefs? Bye, nigga. Bye, nigga. Don't drop the soap. Is that what they tell them? Don't drop the soap, nickel. I wouldn't give him a platform, but he is on DJ Yam Academics. Because he looks like a little yam. Doesn't Academics look like a yam? Everybody say he looked like Jerry. Because Erykah Badu said he looked like Jerry from Tom and Jerry. He does. But he does look like the... Go look at the emoji yam. Go look at it now. Pull your phone up. Act like you're going to leave a comment on the video. Pull up the yam. You probably didn't even know there was a yam emoji. But it looks like Academics. So yeah, Academics would give him a platform because Academics helps him with his propaganda. So that makes sense that he's on his platform, because he definitely participates in helping him push whatever narrative needs to be pushed, that he's some type of innocent person, and that he's not a terrorist. So, you know, Yam Academics, he aids and abets terrorists. So he helps them, right? He helps them. Whenever it's against, especially Yam Academics, because he could, you know, he's one of those dudes. Academics is one of those dudes that he's like Trey Songz. They had to beg for hugs. I tell this story all the time because that's what I see when I see like Trey Songz, Yam Academics. There's a few of them I could look at them and tell that they've had to beg for hugs. And now that they have access to money, they can buy the hugs now, but they're pissed off at the women they have to buy the hugs from. The women that they want access to, now they have to pay for the hugs. Trey Songz, he takes the hugs. That's word on the street. He takes the hugs. Yam Academics, he pays for the hugs. And so he has like this energy of bitterness. It's bitterness. It's a little salty and bitter. It's bitter and salt. That's what it is. It's bitter and salt. And he has this like he's mad at the women. Like he wants the women, he desires the women, but the women don't want him for whatever reason. He's corny, he's stout, you know, I don't know, he looks like he drinks too much, face be all swollen the next day. I don't know, he might not be attractive. But for the girls have learned the The money makes his ass attractive. So now that he has a little money and he's becoming attractive, he knows that he lives in a society that if he didn't have this money, these girls would not look at him, right? And he knows he's corny. He knows he's stout. He knows his face is swollen. He knows what he looks like. And so he knows that these women are only with him because he has the money. And in that, he's resentful towards these bitches. That's why they say they don't like you, but they know what it takes to get you to pay attention to them. And they hate that they need to have these things in order for you to pay attention to them. So they in turn hate you for the society that they created. Right? Somebody was in my comments the other day talking about short men and women don't like short men. But you guys created the environment where a woman sees a tall, dark, and handsome man and feels protected. Y'all created that society. The women didn't create this society. You created a society where the man's commodity is his money and the woman's commodity is her beauty. You created the society where the women won't fuck with you unless you have a little bit of money. It's true. And then you realize what the fuck you did. And so you're like, how can we shame them into not looking to us for money and security with our ugly, non-exfoliated asses? Skin feel like crocodiles. How can we can call them gold diggers. We can make them feel bad for what in the society that we created. We can make them feel bad for it. Girl, it's a whole mess, child. It's a mess. It's a mess. But yeah, I wouldn't give him a platform. I wouldn't. I don't think I would. Celtics coach Emmy, this is from the Jasmine brand as well. Celtics coach Emmy Udoka. Investigation found he used crude language in dialogue with a female subordinate prior to the start of improper relationship. An independent law firm investigation into the Boston Celtics coach Emmy Udoka, 45, misconduct found that he used crude language in his dialogue with female subordinate prior to the start of their improper workplace relationship. In the investigative finding, Emmy Udoka's verbiage was deemed especially concerning coming from a workplace superior. This played a major part in the decision to suspend the coach for 1 year. According to the reports, the power dynamic associated with the superior's improper relationship with a staff member was the primary finding and policy violation cited in the law firm's report. At a news conference last week, Celtics owner said the suspension, which extends through June 30th, 2023, was a result of multiple violations of team policies. According to sources, the Boston Celtics won't stand in Emmy Udoka's way. Emmy Udoka's way, he be given a chance to become a coach candidate elsewhere. Reportedly, there are teams that have tried to gather an understanding and a full explanation of his suspension in preparation for possibly evaluating him for coaching employment in the future. The owner also revealed that Udoka would be receiving a pay cut in his salary during the suspension. We'll see. Honey, I thought it was some men involved. I still think it's some men involved. Sorry, I do. Is the staffer a woman? Did they say a female staffer? It's something. We'll see. We'll see what he said. It said crude language. What did he say to her? A mess. Anna Wintour quietly feuding with British Vogue editor-in-chief Edward Enninful over his attempts to diversify the magazine and possible takeover of her position. Oh my God, it's like The Devil Wears Prada. Oh my God. Oh my God. Come on, the Devil Wears Prada. Did they mention that in this? It is. It is giving the Devil Wears Prada. Tensions seem to be brewing in the Vogue fashion world. According to reports, American Vogue editor-in-chief Anna Wintour is less than happy with the efforts of her British counterpart, Edward Enninful. Reportedly, Enninful's campaign to make the Fashion Bible magazine appeal to men has been met with increasing skepticism, including by Wintour. Additionally, rumors that Enninful could eventually take over Wintour's position at American Vogue have also been a source of tension, sources have said. Reportedly, a subtle beef between the Vogue's editor was noticed while both attended Victoria Beckham's fashion show this past Friday, September 30th. Following the fashion event, alleged details of problems behind the scenes at Vogue reportedly began to seep out. Reportedly, Wintour is not pleased about being considered for a successor just yet. Fashion icon has been headed American Vogue since 1988. Damn. Solidifying the brand as a traditional women-based outlet. Reportedly, British Vogue ENC, what is ENC? Oh, editor-in-chief, okay, struck a nerve when he opted to have the first man ever solo cover on the British magazine. The move apparently signified Enninful's determination to diversify the magazine after allegedly previously stating the office had too many old white posh women. The first openly black gay man to hold the ENF title at Vogue shook the table when he chose British actor Timothée Chalamet to grace the September issue. Reports state that he also has plans to expand brand's audience much further. He wants to appeal to everyone, not just women. To him, the future is genderless, multicultural, Vogue that appeals to everyone and excludes no one. Gay men have always brought the magazine, but he wants to attract everyone to reach out to an audience who would not traditionally buy the women's fashion magazine. However, it seems Enninful's ambitious goals were being met with some resistance. Despite this, he reportedly is in top consideration to take over Anna Wintour's job as editor-in-chief of American Vogue. Girl, that's a lot. It's a lot going on over there. It is the Devil Wears Prada. We're going to see what's going to happen, honey. That's what it's really giving. All right. We'll see. Everybody's getting a divorce, honey. Who is it? Miguel and his wife filed for divorce again, honey. We'll see how that goes because they like to play games with the people. They like to go back and forth. Who else has filed divorce? Giselle and Brady. Finally, I know she's tired of his ass. How many children do they have together? They filed for divorce. Who else? And Tia Mowry and Corey Hardwick. What's his last name? Hold on. Hardick, something like that. Hold on. Miguel, Giselle. It's Miguel, Giselle, and Tia Mowry. They filing divorce. She said something about holding on to the illusion. I be trying to tell y'all. And be trying to hold on and fight. And no, you shouldn't have to fight. It shouldn't be a fight. You shouldn't have to fight to be in a loving, peaceful, healthy, reciprocal relationship. It shouldn't be no fight. If we fighting to hold something, we fighting. Yeah, it might be hard work because you're two personalities trying to do a partnership. But bitch, if we start fighting we gotta fight to keep it together. No. What you fighting to keep something together for? If it need to go, it need to go. Honey, these people are done. Giselle says, in case you missed it, not good news for Miguel and his wife, Nazanin Mandi. According to reports, the couple, the model has filed for divorce after nearly 3 years of marriage. She cited irreconcilable differences. As you may recall, in 2021, they announced they were separating after 17 years together. 17 years together. Now, I'm sure, like, that sounds good if you are a woman who doesn't want to be married, right? That's like good. You're in this long-term relationship, but no, y'all have something. I don't know. It's right here. It is. Because even if you don't want to get married, if some man was like, oh, will you marry me? And you're like, do I want to get married? No, oops, wrong aisle. Don't do it. Don't do it. How many times? The couple were high school sweethearts, got engaged in 2016 before tying the knot in November 2018. No, they don't need to be together. They keep doing it, going back and forth and back and forth. Maybe it's not like, maybe they shouldn't be married. That might be it. Like, maybe we should be together and not be married or something. I don't know. And Giselle Bündchen, let me see. Tom Brady and Giselle reportedly hired divorce lawyers amidst ongoing marital problems. Girl, I don't know what is happening. Oh, I want to hear what Akon says, because Akon got a lot of wives too. He says Akon talks turning down RHOA, Nick Cannon, and misconception of having multiple wives. I'm interested in hearing what he says.
Like, it's just a different understanding.
Okay.
How long they was trying to get you on the Housewives of Atlanta because of
your
wife? Yeah. And that was the thing. I'm like, which wife is he gonna say? Where are we at now? Right. Like, no, number wives.
I don't do it's not a number thing. Right?
It's not. What do you mean, Kyle?
Listen, I'm African, okay?
Why is it paused?
Like, it's just a different understanding between a woman and a man.
Yeah, I think we see that now because a lot of people talk about Diddy's relationships, right, what he got going on, and Nick Cannon.
Right.
But you've been doing this for quite some time. Your whole, like, that's just how you are.
But and for me, it's different because it comes second nature because it's my culture.
Right.
Now, when you talk about somebody like Nick, for instance, amazing man.
But he's not doing it the right way. Why is it pausing? What the hell? Hold on.
Line in.
Pause. Why can't you pause shit on oh.
Jukebox. Is that correct?
Girl, I ain't never heard that command before. Jukebox.
I didn't understand you. Please try again.
Bluetooth audio. Jukebox.
Confirm the command
girl.
by saying yes or no.
No.
Line in. Please say a command.
Bluetooth audio.
Bluetooth audio.
Okay.
Second nature because of our culture.
Right.
Now, when you talk about somebody like Nick, for instance, amazing man. He does for all of them. Mm-hmm. Not only take care of them, but he take care of his kids. He take care of their families. They're all happy. Mm-hmm. So it's like, what is the problem?
But then also there's some people look at it like, yo, just imagine trying to make more than one woman happy at the same time.
Right.
Because of all the things that come with, being in a singular relationship.
Right.
What does that even truly look like in the modern day?
First of all, you can't base your relationships around sex.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? It'll never last. You can't.
But sex is important
sex is a
somewhere
bonus.
In there. Okay,
sex is a bonus because sex is how you express the love you may have for the person.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Right? So, but if sex becomes the nucleus of your relationship, especially in this day and age,
Nick Cannon,
where sex has no value, sex ain't hard to get no more. Mm-hmm. I can go to any strip club and, like, we ain't got to have a relationship. I ain't got to know your name. I just got to know the price.
Right. How much are they charging these days?
I have no idea.
I've never paid for it.
I would like to hear the rest of
the Housewives of Atlanta because your wife.
He said I got too many wives for that. To me, I feel like you cannot be broke and doing this. Like, to me, I feel like if all your partners are happy and satisfied, if it's still beneficial for the woman to be in the relationship and she's benefiting from the relationship, like he said, it's not sex. And I really wish that somebody would have an honest conversation about what Nick Cannon is doing. But what Nick Cannon is doing is no different. That's another reason why I think it's odd that he gets so much attention for doing what just niggas in the hood do. Niggas in the hood have babies and babies and babies and babies. There was a man on Oprah's show who, how many kids did he have? What Nick Cannon is doing it's nothing new. It's nothing new. It is, you know how many niggas have 10 kids, 17 kids? But then when you hear the women talk about the relationship and how they gaslight themselves to convince themselves that what they're doing makes sense. Even though you have been told by this man, oh, if you get into another relationship, all, financial, I'm not going to take care of you financially. Okay, well, what does that look like? So I need to be stuck in this relationship with you because I need to be financially taken care of? This is crazy. It doesn't make sense. You go listen to that woman over there on Shan's podcast talk about her relationship with Nick Cannon. And it sounds like the relationship when she was talking to Jazzy, the one who be in the bathroom crying her problems down the drain and healing a nigga with her asshole. She don't know what she's saying. Well, it does sound, that kind of sounds weird, doesn't it? It does sound crazy. Cause you out here showing the world that y'all look crazy. Y'all don't look like, it doesn't look mutually beneficial. And when y'all talk about it, you're not convincing enough. You haven't even convinced yourself. Because you know the real motivation behind what you're doing. Especially that Jazzy. I felt like I was watching Cam Newton and Jazzy play out their kink for everybody. Their kink is dom sub relationship. And she got on the internet acting like she was in a real relationship with this person. You're in a dom sub relationship. You get on the fucking screen. You play a role. And when people start asking you questions, because you're playing the role that you have not convinced yourself is worthy of your participation, you sitting there trying to figure out how the fuck you gonna gaslight yourself and the person sitting across from you. Girl, don't play with me. Well, it kind of looks like, that doesn't sound good, does it? It kind of, yeah. I'm trying to, I never really thought about that. Yeah. That's why you don't get on TV trying to make it, because they're so busy trying to make him look good that you realize you look like the you the fool. You look like a fool. And then when you start talking and we get the whiteboard and the sticky notes out, then you realize, wait, girl, I might be the fool. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta realize, okay, this probably ain't a good look. I probably look fucking stupid right now. And then on top of your participation in the bullshit, now you have a father deficient child. You have a child whose father has a father deficiency now. And we know what that does to children. Children with father deficiencies, we could see it. We see what it does to some kids, right? And how they develop. But you got to be able to take care of everybody. And everybody has to feel like this is a mutually beneficial thing. They're not going to get on the TV and start talking about how you do all this weird shit to make it seem like you're in this healthy relationship with this heterosexual man. Girl, hush. You sound crazy. I could believe, what's her name? Is her name Abby or Gabby? The girl that she got the short black hair. Girl, it's a mess. Let's see. Okay, let's go down the list. Oh, did y'all see? I have another video. I have a video that I didn't post yesterday, and I was dragging DaniLeigh. And then today or yesterday, Kendra G, girl, she was on the. Kendra G and DaniLeigh was down to the thing talking about, see, women can get along. They hit you with one of those. Girl, the fact is that her team thought that they could take you off of your show. Her team thought they could make a suggestion. It seems like her team has orders to do stuff. If not, she needs to get a new team, because it seems like the team wants to remove black women around in the spaces where DaniLeigh is, because DaniLeigh done told y'all hoes she don't fuck with you black bitches. She only fucks black cock and listens to black music. And she done told y'all that over and over again. And she don't understand why the black girls are jealous of her. And she over there with the baby. I be trying to edit myself. I do. Because I could really say, and then it'd be like, oh, women's empowerment. No! See, women can get along and talk and discuss things. No, DaniLeigh was getting dragged because you have a pattern of behavior. That's what I said on the other video. You have a pattern of behavior, and then you want to come out, and now you got Kendra G all hugged up. Kendra G. I don't know. I don't expect nothing from nobody, child. Do what y'all gonna do. Do what y'all gonna do. You see, God always works things out for the greater good. People behind the scenes misled us both. We had our private conversation that led to a lot of clarity. Women can truly come together and talk things out. When have women not been able to come together and talk things out? When have women have not been able to come together and talk things out? What is that? Let's change the energy that was sent out yesterday and send positive vibes. Let me tell you something. Kendra, your dark-skinned black woman stamp is not going to validate or affirm anything Danny Yellowbone got going on. You look silly standing next to that woman. You really do, validating her after she made a song to tell you, at the same complexion as his child's mother, Yellowbone is what he wants. You sit next to a woman who made a colorist song and then turn around and behaves in ways where she doesn't want dark-skinned black women or black women around her. She ain't had a change of heart just because her daughter is dark-skinned. Yeah, I said it. That's the irony of the shit. But how you gonna explain to your dark-skinned daughter that you made a song, a colorist song? Yellowbone is what he wants. That is not an uplifting song to tell you to be proud of your complexion, like brown skinned girl, like you tried to lie and say. But Kendra G, this is a misstep. But girl, do what you want to do. I don't know what you got to do. Do whatever it is you got to do. This isn't true. What's up, y'all? What's going on? I never heard anything about an interview. Girl, yes, you did. Yes, you did. And you told them to fix it. And they probably did not know that it was fucking Kendra G's show and just said, well, the girl Kendra, can you tell her not to be there? What the audacity to even ask that? I wouldn't be standing next to her. If she came out and said, "Oh well, my team said something and your team and we got mixed up." Oh well, girl. Well, I still want to know: are you still fucking the man that beat your brother up? I still want to know those questions, girl. Ain't no room, girl. She told Blue Taluzma she don't fuck with black women. Black dick, she fuck with. No matter if it hit her all up aside the head, have her looking like a fucking fool down to the internet, but black dick, she fuck with. And black music. Nikki Gilbert talking about that's some grown woman shit. You shut your ass up, black gums and all. Hush. Tia Mowry files for divorce from Corey Hardwick after 14 years. Hardwick. Tia Mowry is ending her marriage with Corey Hardwick after 14 years, according to The Blast. Reportedly, Mowry filed the dissolution of marriage in the Los Angeles County courts, citing irreconcilable differences as the cause for the split. She is asking for joint custody of the two children and wants the court to terminate its ability to award spousal support. to either party. Mowry claims the couple entered into a prenuptial agreement, which appears to have outlined things like splitting up property, taxes, and assets and child support. The document says, pursuant to the parties' premarital agreement. I know that's right, Tia. Bitch, ain't that much fucking love in the world. Put this shit on paper, okay? Because when it's all said and done, when the love fades, bitch, we need to talk about how we're going to split up this property and this money and these kids. Uh-huh. So let's do it on the front end, because the real thing, the real truth is shit don't last forever. And when it comes to an end, that person can become your mortal enemy. Oh, trust. We've seen it all too many times for you hoes not to run into marriages with prenuptial agreements. I don't give a goddamn what you have. You need to have a premarital agreement. I don't care. A lot of people think it's because if you have money and assets, you don't know what you're going to acquire in the term of your marriage. You don't. You better get a prenuptial agreement. Shit. Tia has hired Kim Kardashian's lawyer, Laura Wasser, to represent her case. No further details have been released. Tom Brady's wife, Gisele Bündchen, hires a divorce lawyer. Everybody's like, bitch, I'm done with this. I'm done. We done. How many years were they married? It doesn't say. Things might be getting sour between Tom Brady and his wife, Gisele. She just hired a divorce attorney. The couple have been living in separate houses for the past couple months. After Brady took a break from preseason, spending time with his family in the Bahamas, he hinted that he needed to find a balance between football and family. There has been speculation that Bündchen was upset with Brady's decision to return back to the NFL after announcing his retirement. The pair share 3 children together and are allegedly deciding on how they would be divided if they go through with a divorce. So who was that? Miguel? The women, I'm telling you, the men will stay as long as you will have them. What is the percentage of men who file for divorce? And then you got to wonder, she must have been a goddamn terrorist, because men don't leave. They don't. They will stay as long as you will have them. They will keep terrorizing you. That's what I'm saying. That's when they be like, oh, the divorce rate. Yeah, women initiate a divorce because they are tired of being terrorized. They're tired of being terrorized. You ain't gonna do it, because what are you? You're getting the joy. You're the terrorist. You're getting the joy out of it. I slept wrong last night. My neck hurts. You know what I'm saying? So the women file. Yes, most divorces are initiated by women. And it's so great because, I mean, it is really good that, like, that's what it's there for. It's there for a reason. So you don't have to be tied to somebody literally forever. Can you imagine if you weren't allowed to get a divorce? I mean, it doesn't even make sense. Why wouldn't I be allowed? I'm a whole person. I don't even have to agree to none of this shit on this motherfucking paper. It's a fucking paper. A paper. You feel like this paper is tying you to something. Wow. That's amazing. Okay, I already talked about that yesterday. Let's see what's going on. Let me go to another website. Oh no, it's over with. Y'all, it's over with. Girl, I don't know what's going on with Hazel Lee. Diddy responds to rumors of how he does business and says fake Pastor Mace owes him $3 million. I never took nothing from nobody. Then why are they over there with black lips and missing teeth? If you ain't never took nothing from nobody, are you saying these people squandered the money that you gave them, that you paid them? Is that what you're saying? You're saying that these people had really great contracts and they were paid for their creativity and they just somehow lost all the money? Let's hear what this motherfucker has to say.
You don't steal from artists is what you think?
Right.
If you think that I'm a scumbag that would ever steal anything, my name is Diddy, Sean Combs. I never took nothing from nobody a day in my life. All I've ever given is opportunity and more money than a person was making. So when I hear or I see things and I'm like, wow, this
this vibe that they
They
got
just be on there
here.
lying. Like, that's
Really,
crazy. That's the one thing.
He had to open up the doors.
So you saying you don't steal from artists? Is what you saying?
Never.
So how does a narrative like that happen with so many different people?
Because people have this thing called the tap out button.
You just making shit up, just saying anything.
And the money is running low. You gotta run this hustle to try to find somebody to blame. You know what I'm saying? I have all my receipts. And so we are gonna do a special, a retrospective with all the artists, and we're gonna get this narrative clear. You know, just in general, the Mace thing. You know, I did one album with Mace. One album. How much money do you think I owe this guy? One album, and then he became a fake pastor and went and conned people, and then y'all gonna let him throw dirt on the God's name? I wrote each and every one, and each and everybody could come and step up. Bring your receipts. But I'm not playing. I'm back outside and I'm fighting back for us. And I'm also doing
And I'm just throwing this out. How much money?
I wrote each and every one, and each and everybody could come and step up.
What is he
Bring
saying?
your receipts. But I'm not playing.
Is he sleeping?
I'm back outside and I'm fighting back for us. And I'm also do a little fighting back for me. You know what I'm saying? So
how much money does? And I'm just throwing this out. How much money does somebody like a Mace owe you? Because the reason I
Mace
say that,
owes me $3 million. That's facts. I got the receipt.
Second album, he gave money to do the second album, never delivered.
Did the album, never delivered. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to go back and forth with Mace. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going back and forth with nobody. I'm just going to, if I'm here, I'm going to speak up for myself. I'm going to speak up for myself now. You know what I'm saying?
What would the
you
lot
know,
say?
like I spoke to a lot. Yeah, I told a lot. They're going to help me clear it up. They know, the truth going to be the truth.
Well, we'll
so
see.
Get to the truth. As long as I'm outside, we're going to get.
We're going to see. We're going to see how much.
Mace, I love Mace. And I will tell anybody thinks I owe something, show me the receipt. You get paid in 24 hours. And you think
he said you get paid in 24 hours. My whole thing, let's see how much he's going to pay them to tell the truth. To tell the truth. Y'all. We're going to see. We're going to see. They say they got something coming out. It's always something to make some money. We'll see. Because I want to know why Total is over there looking the way they do. No shade. But when Pam was on that show we reviewed, what was that show? We need another season of that show. We need another group of people. That was Carlos and Todd's production. It was. It said Carlos and King and Todd Tucker. What was the name of that show? I don't remember. Y'all will tell me in the comments. But when Pam was on there and Kima, is that her name? Kima, Keisha, Pam. Keisha is the one that's with Omar Epps, right? It's Kima. I think she has a different story. I would like to hear her story. I would like to hear what we've heard what she said. Girl, I'm not gonna say nothing. I don't believe it. Too many people have the same goddamn story. Y'all went over there. Y'all acted like you were gonna be black labels. That's the one thing I was saying when I first heard this. They will sit. That's the one thing about the record industry, the music industry. Two niggas will sit across from the table from each other and lie to each other. And the crazy part is, each other knows the other is lying. That's the crazy part. Them niggas be sitting across from tables, sitting across from each other at tables, popping bottles, breaking bread, lying to each other. Lying to each other. And each of them know they, motherfucker, you lying. I know you lying. And just laughing and kikiing and smiling. It's all a goddamn smoke and mirrors is the fucking word for it. Smoke and mirrors is the word for it. It is. I'm done talking. Anyways, y'all, take care of each other. We're out of here. That was a long video. We'll see what's happening. Everybody getting divorced, honey. Y'all. See y'all later. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.